What up, everybody? Scuffy here, and hope, hope. Adjusting that, holding this with one hand here. The Eye of Terror, Angel Exterminatus event has just started. We just wrapped up the Orphans of War debut event, which means officially Calth crates are in the shop. I'm just taking a break on my lunch. Gonna eat some food here, but really quick, I'm going to go in. I'm going to do a 30 crate run. Why 30 crate? Well, maybe not even 30 crates, to be honest with you. Look, I've got 9,400 gold. That's 94 crates. I could do that. But I can pick up the neutral legendaries in shop. Really want to save my gold. I bought two additional, when I did the Ultramarines and the Word Bearers crates. I got greedy. Kind of got some rewards for my greed, but at the same time, I bought, instead of buying just crates for one legendary, I bought crates for two legendary for both those factions. So it was like an extra 12,000 gold, really, because it ended up going like 30 crates. So I'm a little tapped, but at the same time, I realize that I've got enough gems and everything like that. I'm just gonna pick up legendaries that way. There's not pressing. Anyways, I haven't even looked at the new neutrals. I've been really busy, and I feel like that's a terrible excuse. This week has just swamped me between work and trying to. Although I did get this from my troubles in my event rewards, I got Earl Olrak, which is great. So that means really, I just need Gilliman from the new faction. Or not the new faction, the new expansion rather. So I can pick up the new neutrals. I haven't even looked at the new neutrals, but I'm going to. Following this. We're going to see what we get, see what legendary we get. I've got all. I'm shy one legendary and one epic from Word Bearers, and I believe I'm missing Gilliman from the Ultramarines and maybe an epic. And then there's a bunch of legendaries from the Orphans of War I don't have, and then of course the new neutral cards. So we're going to go in here. We're going to do enough Calth crates until we get a legendary, however many that may be. And then we're going to take a look at the Calth neutrals and see what has been added to the game. And whatever we don't see here. So human shields. Now I did see this as a teaser. So let me put this up. 1-1 frontline relentless. You got to kill these guys. You just have to. If you can find a way to make them survive, give them survivor with Tarsa, which seems backwards, or Numian. Oh man, that's just double duty. Double duty. Or if you've got like the Word Bearers who play with the infantry, and there's the 1/6 cost, you can give them +1/+1 in frontline. Very interesting common. Very interesting. And I got two of them. All right, there you go. There you go. Let's go build a deck with human shields. Right? Right? Let's see what we get in here. Supply lines. Ooh, I like this art. Draw a vehicle from your deck and reduce its cost by 2. God damn. That's awesome. That is way better than the Iron Warriors or the Iron Hands card that you draw a vehicle and give it flank. Which, don't get me wrong, giving it flank's nice, but it's a much higher cost card, and you might already have the vehicle in your hand. And here, you're just drawing a vehicle and reducing its cost by 2, so you could draw your 9-drop, get it for, like a guaranteed. That's the one that you want. I like that. Ooh, that's got potential. Cultist Sorcerer, like this art. 3/3 sacrifice, put in play a lesser demon. Okay. Huh. Not bad there either. That's got potential. And they're infantry. They've got to die by attacking, which is a 3/3. That's, I mean, they live long enough. They should die the next turn. And then you get lesser demon, which could be a random assortment of things. So that's not bad. Oh, so far so good. Liking what I'm seeing. All right, there's a rare. Ah, there we go. So here's an epic. I think I had just one of these guys. Now I've got 2. So very nice. Very nice. Oh, Scipio bikes. If you don't already have Scipio bikes from this crate, get another Scipio bikes. Let's see here. Obviously, the faction cards we're going to see, I've already got. I'm going to speed this up, I think. Do I really need to speed it up? I mean, there's 20 new neutral cards added with this expansion. You wouldn't know it from the faction cards I've been getting, but it's true. Right. This is an epic. Nice. Too bad I already had it, but I'll take it. I'll take epic rarity. I mean, that just means that the crates aren't being stingy. Stingy crates are the worst. What kind of... What am I buying Ultramarine crates? What's going on here? I'm just getting Calth crates, but you wouldn't know it. Okay. But again, like I said, I mean, I've got enough gems. I can bide my time and pick up the new neutrals as they appear in the shop. I'm not too worried about that. I'm really tempted. I mean, not that I am down on whatever new factions come up in the next game, unless they happen to be in the Imperial Fists. Second one of those guys. All right, okay. I'm really tempted, though, to try an expansion and just pick up the entire expansion with the gems. But at the same time, I'm really hopeful that I don't have to do that, that at some point the Everguild will do something to allow... Ooh, temptation. Give a Mark of Chaos to a friendly infantry or Astartes and draw a card. Non-demon, so it won't work on your demon host Astartes. Okay. Interesting. So it's basically it's a 2-cost Mark of Chaos that lets you draw a card, whereas the Mark of Chaos doesn't let you draw a card. That's really it. Well, no, I can't say that, because Mark of Chaos on its own can be applied to vehicles. So there's a little bit more limitation to that, but at the same time, you are getting a card for you're replacing it in your hand. Well, there's my legendary. There's, I don't know, okay. I didn't have to go crazy for it. We'll have to hunt down the neutral legendaries in shop, and that's fine. That's fine. I did what I said I was going to do, and it only cost me 13 crates. It only cost me 1,300 gold, so that's cool. All right, let's take a look at these neutrals here. That's really what it's about. Let's get into this. All cards. What are we seeing here? What is new? What has been added to the game? I believe we've got 5 Imperial, 5 Mechanicum, and 10 Chaos, if I'm correct. Draw a tactic from your deck. Interesting. Interesting. They've got to survive. That's some funky artwork. That's some old. Oh, now you see. I saw these guys previewed, and I'm really quick. Just for anybody who's interested, I did not do previews for neutrals for 2 reasons. Number one, for the last 2 expansions, or last time I asked about neutrals, there was just such a small card pool that they really weren't going to do too many spoilers as they did with the factions. So I didn't really bother asking. But also, I've just been too busy, and I would not be able to really dedicate enough time to get the video, follow up on the video, record, edit, and which really sucks. But it's just been that crazy for me. Crazy in a good way, but crazy, just too crazy busy. Exorcism, which is funky. Okay, deal 6 damage to an enemy demon or stun another enemy. This has got a lot of juice to it for anti-demons, which will include demon hosts. But the fact that it stuns another enemy really is like, this is just like a improved Seek and Destroy for Alpha Legion. I mean, it's either going to do damage to a demon, possibly killing them, getting rid of that Yuria, the Seducer, or it's just going to stun as another stun card, which can include a Warlord. There's a lot of stun. There's so much stun juice, and we obviously saw supply lines, which I like that. I would like to get 2 of those and go to town on a deck with that. What else are we not seeing here? What else is new? Jewel of Ultramar. Reduce the cost of all infantry starters in your deck by 1. Draw a card. I like the premise of it. I like the concept of it. I think Skypoint teased this one. But I don't know how often I'd use it. I really don't know. I see anything else here? I'm just kind of going slowly. I don't see anything else. I think that's 5. I think that's 5, right? It's 1 for Jewel, 2 for Supply, 3 for Exorcism, 4 for Civilian. Yeah, okay, so that's 5 there. Let's go to the Mechanicum. I did not pick up any of the Mechanicum neutrals. What do we got here? What? Zanite Rally, deal 1 damage. Oh, okay. Huh. It's like a slightly cheaper version of the las rifle sections, but because they're Mechanicum, and there's cards like Secretary or the Las Taul, I mean, you can pump those guys. Not bad, not shabby. Not shabby at all. Svarog 171, Relentless, receives 2 damage. Damaged Castellix. Well, fuck that. That's stupid. I mean, it's cheap. That's the payoff. As a Relentless, like, you're going to get it for 1, maybe 2 turns, unless you're healing a bunch of stuff, but you are getting a 4/5 out for 3 energy on your second turn. So therein is the trade-off. So, okay, I get that. Death of Innocence, which was another one teased. I don't remember if that was Skypoint or someone else, but I'll look forward to getting this and trying this out because Mark of Chaos on those Mechanicum troops, again, kind of going back to pumping out this guy, you not only have your Mechanicum units buffing, but then you can get a buff from your Warlord to boot. Not bad at all. What else we got here? We're seeing anything new? This guy's new because I don't have any of him. So yeah, he's got to be new. All right, I mean, that's not bad. 8 cost, 6/9, decent stats. It is a vehicle, so it is susceptible to your anti-vehicle cards. And, 10 drop. Huh. 3, 12. 12 is nice. Shield, but it's a vehicle. That ability is nice. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, an event, I think that's an event card. I don't know how well it would play in the course of a normal game. Obviously, Human Shields into the Warp. Return all tactics to your hand, in your hand to your deck, and draw the similar number of cards. So it seems like a cheaper, semi-inclusive version of Orbital Base, which again, going back to Exorcism, has me concerned because that's a lot of tools for Alpha Legion. We've seen the Cultist Acolyte sacrifice, deal 2 damage to the enemy Warlord. Temptation picked up that, so we saw that. Cultist Sorcerer, definitely have some options there, especially with the Word Bearers and Book of Lorgar. A lot of potential there. Hellspawn. I like that artwork. Give +2/+1 to a friendly demon or a Mark of Chaos to a non-demon troop. That's cool. That's a nice. Finally, there's a pump for demons. You've got some of those in the Word Bearers faction, but now you've got a tactic that can go for any neutral card. So just being able to pump up a demon by +2/+1. There's nothing wrong with that. Acleon Wordsinger, and I think LCFR teased this one. I didn't get a catch it all yesterday. Friendly Chaos troops have +2/+0. You don't need a Warrior Lodge, which gives +2/+2. If you can just drop her out right away, drop her out the same turn that your Evelyn survives, and then suddenly he's a 5/3, or your Brotherhood becomes a 4/3. That's nice. Now, the theme, we were talking about this yesterday, following its reveal. I've got questions. Definitely want to pick it up. Has a lot of potential here for abuse with specific warlords, but just down the road, being able to give your warlord Survivor 1 in a pinch for 1 energy can really change that game, that late game. Like, make it 1 step harder for your opponent to kill you. Rain of Fire. Deal 1 damage to all enemies twice. So for 1 energy more than Artillery Strike. It's Artillery Strike. It's not Mortar Strike. It's Artillery Strike. Guy on Facebook who I don't know. You probably don't know me either. I'm just looking here. Monster of Pythos. Oh, god damn it. Look, Monster of Pythos, that is a monster. Don't get me wrong. It's not an infantry. Damnation of Pythos is one of the worst Horus Heresy books, in my opinion. And I like David Annandale. He's a great author for 40K. He's written some good short stories. As a novel entry, it did not belong in the Horus Heresy series. I understand the reason why it was there. Was really to, I mean, we could go on a whole tangent and talk about this. I'm not thrilled that there's included in the game, but at the same time, you can't ignore the artwork and the story dealt with the Shattered Legions, specifically, as well as Chaos Cultists and the planet of Pythos and demons. So it's in the game. If it's in the game, it's in the game. But a 7/4 stealth, and it's infantry. So that means you can pump it up with cards that pump up infantry. That's nasty. I mean, you've got this guy stealthed. Let's just say, then you drop down Acleon. Guess what? Now it's a 9/4. That's not. Jeez Louise, that's just nasty. That's not counting Mechandrites, Marks of Chaos, give it a Survivor, Secretary Axiarch. I mean, that's a powerful card. Oof, indeed. I think that's all of them. I think that's all 10. Oh my gosh, I like the fact that the damage that we're seeing here was an Imperial card, Exorcism, as opposed to a Chaos card, but as a neutral. Wow, some really interesting stuff here, guys. What's the event rewards here? What's the event? What are we looking at with the options? Assassin. I like the artwork. That's just clean. Deal 3 damage to enemy warlord. Okay. It's Erlin. That's what Erlin sees every day. That's what Erlin vision looks like. It's Erlin vision. They should just call it that. Apotheosis. Your warlord heals 10 and gains +1/+0. Wow. I mean, if you have 2 of those, granted, I don't know why you'd have 2. It's a 10 cost. That is a 10 cost. It's kind of a clutch. I don't think you could pull that off 2 turns back to back. Although maybe you could if you're healing 10 health. Fuck, you have that in your Angron. Because you could technically... Oh, shit. Because Angron's Whisper gets reduced to 0 when he's at 1 health. If you time that right, you could gain 18 health following a transformation to Berserker. Ooh, and you gain +1 attack on top of whatever other attacks you've gained in that game from your Gore Childs. Wow. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I want it, but I don't want it. I don't want that in the game, but I want it. Plus, I like the artwork. That's pretty. I mean, that's a transforming fulcrum right there. Can I zoom in on that? I can't zoom in on that. I was gonna zoom in on the transforming fulcrum. Erlin Vision or transforming fulcrum. God, what's it looking like? It's looking kind of necky, but I'm really kind of curious to see what we end up with, because that is crazy. Man, this is just it. This is my impressions. This is my first initial impressions sitting down. I'll have some time to digest things this weekend, I think. I got some videos to do. I got some card by cards to do. I've got just normal weekend stuff to do, which sucks, but I got to do that too. It's busy, but I got stuff to look forward to now. Ooh, oh, which reminds me, let's go to the shop. What do we got here? What's the shop offering me? Not anything here. Oh, I don't have Ashen Claw. I'm going to pick those up. All right, now I've got Ashen Claw. Let's bring on the neutrals. Get the neutrals in the shop, and I can pick those up too. Anything here? Nope. I've already got all. Oh, this one's new. A man chooses his friends. Fate chooses his brothers. All right, I'll take that. That's a nice quote. That's a good one to have. Okay, all right, guys, that's it for me. I gotta eat lunch. I gotta go back to work. I gotta finish my day. I gotta think what I'm gonna be doing with some of these cards here. Some of these cards that I don't have yet, but also the cards that I did pick up. What am I even gonna do with Branthan? I need some deck slots, man. Look, if you don't understand what that means, I say that, because some people don't, because your view might be different. You go to change your deck, right? Maybe you only have 4 warlords. That might be all you see is that top row with like an empty slot. You get to a max. This is what max. Holy shit! Wow! Yeah! Oh, they didn't say that. They didn't say that in this. Oh, they did not mention deck slots added. Oh, happy day. We need another row, don't get me wrong. Because I gotta do Ultramarines, and that's just enough for what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't know. No! Heck me, dog. I'm fine. I'm just happy. I'm just happy. Okay. All right. I gotta go. Oh my God. What? I keep playing Legions.